Hello everyone and welcome to yet another edition of Verseday. So for this week, I've had a very interesting trip. I went to the YouTube space in London and it was fascinating to see how many people do so many different things and to meet so many interesting creators and be in the room together and discussing all our projects and stuff. And as you might know, I'm not very knowledgeable on cameras and setups and stuff, so it's kind of made me reconsider basically what I've been, well, not what I've been doing, but how I've been, arranging things. And yeah, I will definitely try to work things out, especially since I'm in my early stages of YouTubing. So without further ado, I will go to the news. I hope you all are well, and yeah, let's get on with the news story. So this news topic was sent in by a good friend of mine, Jessen Aroonachellum. He's been acting in quite a few of my plays, and what's interesting about the article that he sent me for this week was that the topic resonates with a lot of plays that I had been writing and have put on. Examples of which include Cuckoos and Chrysalids and Respawn, aptly enough. And yeah, thank you so much for sending me the article. And what I would like to do is in fact open it up to everyone who might have a particular science topic on their minds and they would like to see disseminated into a poem. So I open the floor to anyone who would like to send me any news articles or just topics even that you would like to see me cover in terms of science and innovation and technology, and I'll try my best. I can't really promise anything, and I hope I do your topic justice. So yeah, I look forward to reading anything you want to show me. But the topic this week is rather a big one. It's about immortality and questioning our mortality, and kind of addressing it has been something that humanity has always dealt with. It's shaped our lives, it's shaped so many generations' lives, just knowing that we have a limited shelf life, really, to put it bluntly. And to save video time and to stop my phone camera from screaming out for more memory, I will simply approach the topic as is presented in the article itself. And this company called Humai or Humai wish to create, how can I say this? They're trying to reproduce behavioral patterns and memories and neurological behaviors, and basically implant these in silicon chips. And these will help to reanimate a deceased person's brain in an artificial body. And using all these sorts of sensor technologies, they can create a copy of us based on our behavioral patterns and so forth. And it's slightly different to the singularity, which Ray Kurzweil kind of proposed would happen in 2045. And this company has also put a similar time setup. So what's interesting about that is that, at the time where Ray Kurzweil wrote about the singularity, it was quite a while ago, and it's just surprising to know that 2045 is actually not that far away. So just that year itself is rather interesting. So yeah, it's such a surprise, especially since silicon has been in the news recently about quantum computing and so on. So who knows? Who really knows? With the head implants and so on, there's been so much that's kind of been revolving around this idea. So it'd be interesting and quite terrifying to see how it'll turn out. So without further ado, on to the poem. So this poem is called Prototype. I hope you enjoy it. Have you ever wondered if we were prototypes for some unfinished business, a readiness to quickly fix the emptiness of lost dreams that dressed us long before? Were we pieced together, a framing of intent, creating future interests at the behest of past and future consumers, sewn for retail, characters for modern-day tales, statistics for anecdotes on a rainy day, ticking tallies of safeties and numbers, our mortalities shaped by mortalities, to batten past for a race everlasting where boundaries shift like plates, states where our goals never matched up to reality, until now. Will time be used in language like it does the atom? Once seen as indivisible, will our method of counting time in lines be seen as visible? Would we live our lives like children, where days stretch like coats too many sizes too big, enterprises feeling short-lived in the grand scheme of things, where we wanted everything at once, with no consequence, sequenced through the impatient pulses in our minds and bodies, finally getting the freedom to roam outside the space from the race against entropy, which would no longer be seen? Would we think more in the long term, plans and solutions that extended like the collisions of afternoons spent in the company of those that we used to love? Or would we be erased of all this? The patterns of our pulses, silken sprung without our brushstrokes, that rush of heart without our pasts to master. Neurons growing in fish bowls, in new containers, unable to obtain what made us, us. Would we instead be running the same race, markers set in place for the next generation, dated by the time and space that we used to inhabit, now erased? Have you ever wondered if we were unfinished business, a readiness to quickly fix the emptiness of lost dreams that dressed us long before? So thank you so much for tuning in this week. This poem was quite hard for me to write. There's so many things that I wanted to get across, and I wanted to kind of fit it into a condensed poem. So hopefully I'll do a longer piece about it in the future. So hopefully you liked the poem. I hope I did it justice this week. So if you did like it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to subscribe, I have got this right. I've got this right. Do click down here, and yeah, I think, I'm pretty sure that's the right way. So thank you so much for taking the time to listen. Signing off, and bye.